Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be going over all of the new Yolker skins. Well, actually not all of them. We're going to be breaking this up into two parts. I just want to say that if I rank your favorite skin badly, I'm very sorry. And this is all based on my opinion. So the designers, this isn't like me hating on your work, but you know, some skins are obviously going to be ranked higher than other skins, and that's just kind of goes. So start things off, we have the ice cream hat. I've just put all of the skins in a random order, so really no bias here from old to new. We're just going straight out. So ice cream hat, one of the most hated on hats actually, and that's because it was kind of one of the earlier like giveaway central hats when they still did codes in the new Yolkers. So for this one, I like the concept of the hat, but what makes me just cringe a little bit with it is that it's blue. I don't know who eats blue ice cream. This looks like some like radioactive sludge, and if I wore this on my head, I'm sure that I would die. It's probably expired. And for that reason, I'm putting ice cream hat in D. I do like the cherry touch, but I think the color of the ice cream could have been better if it was a strawberry or a chocolate or even a vanilla. Who knows? Just one of the basic three, but they decided to go with blue. Not really sure why. Coming up with new Yolker number 15, we got the soda hat. I actually won this one in a rock paper scissors competition. Soda hat is, like I said, the 15th new Yolker, so fairly rare. Not a ton of people have it. To be honest, again with the coloring, like not really my favorite. And the hat itself, like there's nothing on the crown of the hat, I guess you would call that. It's just a solid green color. The idea behind it is pretty good. So I'm gonna chuck this in C, and it reminds me of the SpongeBob episode with whatever his name was, Schmitty Weatherman Jenkins or whatever. He was number 1. And this hat is not number 1, but it does go above the ice cream hat for sure. Coming in with a more recent new Yolker, we got the Triceratops hat, the Dino Hat. I am a big fan of this one. I think this one is really well designed. I have a feeling they were definitely at least inspired by Fortnite. But I mean, hey, good execution. I enjoy the hat. It looks like what it's going for, and so for that reason, I'm gonna chuck this one an A. Alright, next up we have the shell hat. Again, a little more on the recent side. I think it's kind of based off of Mario Brothers, a Koopa Troopa, or whatever they call them things. If they would have at least done like the edges white, they didn't have to completely copy and do a red or a green shell from Mario. I think if they would have at least just done the edge around it as the white, I think it would have come out a little better. But I mean, overall, well designed. When this new Yolker came out in the newsletter, the little retro Mario background was pretty cool to see. So I'm gonna put this thing into, I'm just gonna put it into B.
Hey guys, I just wanted to remind you that I'm doing a race to 690 subs versus Mano XD. So if you would subscribe and help me get to 690 before Mano, that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, back to the video.
Alright, throwing it back. New Yolker number 14 here. We have the Pixel Heart. This one is interesting. I know that a lot of people enjoy this skin because it is at this point fairly rare. It does go with a lot of red hats, even some that are on this list maybe later on in this video or the next one. You know what? It does really give you that like Minecraft, the hearts in Minecraft, but I really don't know where to rank this one, to be quite honest with you. I'm gonna put it in high C just because I think it's pretty average. And it's a pretty basic stamp, to be quite fair, and it is getting rare, which is cool, but nothing really too special. High C, I think that's completely fair. Alrighty, here we go. New Yolker number 32, the watermelon hat. This is an infamous giveaway central hat. that is really weighing down on its reputation, because other than that, I mean, really well designed. I think the gradient, kind of light green to middle green to dark green, it's a really nice touch. And underneath you obviously have the red fruit. I think this is really well designed, and if it wasn't for Giveaway Central, I think this could actually be an S tier skin, but because of its reputation, I think I'm just gonna have to put it in A, but really well designed, so that helps it out a lot. So just 2 months after the watermelon hat, we're coming down to the Sherlock hat. The Sherlock hat is the gray kind of hat, I'm assuming based off of Sherlock Holmes or some sort of detective cap. I do enjoy the skins that are based around something, but you would never catch me wearing this skin. Let's be honest, I would never wear this. Like, again, like a middle tier skin, like low C. Keeping it rolling with some of the newer New Yokers. We have number 41, the bucket hat. I'm gonna be real, this is a great hat. This is one of the best New Yokers, I think, overall, but it does have one single flaw that I cannot get past every time I put this hat on in the inventory screen, and that it's a little flower. It doesn't actually cut off. It's like the little petal is hanging off the edge, and I just cannot get over that. But otherwise, great hat. But for that reason, it, like, my OCD, I can't handle it, so it's gonna go in like middle of A. We're coming down to New Yoker number 5. Really rare here, all right, and definitely a fan favorite. You will see this stamp being rocked with a lot of players who think they look really cool, but I'm gonna be quite honest with you. The stress stamp, it's not that great. I'm just gonna be real. It's rare, sure, it looks cool. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think this hat, or this skin, if this stamp came out in the next update, people would say, what is that? Stress stamp, it's going in D tier. It's going straight into D tier. I'm not even sorry about it. Next up, Propeller Hat. I mean, it's a classic. You see Propeller Hat cartoons as a kid. It's an icon, and honestly, Propeller Hat, I'm gonna chuck it in high B. Number 36, known as the Bison Hat, or as I call it, the TF2 team captain. This hat, I mean, it's an S tier. I love the egg emblem on it. Obviously, TF2, very popular game. It looks perfect. Coming in, number 26. One of my personal favorites. Really controversial opinion here from myself. Again, I really like the Big Mouth stamp. I think the Big Mouth stamp might be my favorite New Yoker. It's like super unsettling, right? But I think that's what I like about it. It's going top of S tier. Another S tier. 2 in a row. What can I say? Definitely not Egg Hat, aka Disguise Hat. I'm never using this skin. They're goofy, they're funny, but come on. What egg is gonna wear this? Kinda again, just a middle C tier hat. Alrighty, number 4. A very rare New Yoker. It's the pirate bandana. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. I enjoy it. I think because of the albino, these red hats and stamps, they fit so well. I'm gonna chuck it in B tier. High B. Next up, number 29. It's the UFO hat. This one I actually really enjoy. They have the alien stamps, and also they have the galaxy skins. You know what? I'm gonna put this hat high A. New Yoker number 7. It's a straw hat. If I see a straw hat in the game, I know this kid's a sweat. Personally, one of my favorites is just a clean hat. But I do wonder what it would look like if they actually remove the like frayed bits coming off, and it's got like weird little spaghetti noodles hanging off of it. Either low A or high B. High B tier. From 7 to 8, here we go. It's the Colander Hat. Who's wearing this? Who is wearing this? If you had to choose Colander Hat or Pirate Bandana, you're picking Pirate Bandana 1,000,000% of the time. This is an F tier hat. I'm sorry. Oh boy. New Yoker number 31, the Parrot Hat. One of the best New Yokers in the game. It looks incredible. I gotta be a man of the people here. Parrot Hat's going above Big Mouth stamp. This is easy S tier. one of the most well-designed hats in the game. It doesn't even just sit on your head, bro. It sits on your shoulder. Easy S tier. Ladies and gentlemen, new Yolker number 17. One of 2 gun skins that we've ever seen come out of the newsletter. It's the bunny pistol. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. Everyone wants it. But, man, when I'm using this thing, it is so unbelievably fat. Fat pistols, they don't do damage for me. When you're shooting this thing, it shoots rubber bullets, for real. I gotta put it high B. Number 19, what do you know? It's the umbrella hat. I hate this hat. This hat, F tier. You might say, oh, it's a better propeller hat. It's got the rainbow. No. Alright, I have prejudice against this hat, okay? In Your Best wears this hat. And if you don't know In Your Best, he hasn't been around much as of recent. But if you know, you know. Every time I see this hat, it hits home in a bad way. I have flashbacks. Alright, next up, second to last one for this part of the video. We'll be doing part 2 at another time. But we have the death cap, aka the mushroom hat, aka the toadstool hat. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, this thing it's too big. And it looks like a mushroom, sure. Only put like 3 little white spots on it. I think they could have done more with that. If you're wearing this hat, I'm killing you easy all day long. Honestly, this is a D. Alright, last one for this video. We got the ski mask. Again, this is one that I also won from a rock, paper, scissors competition. It's goofy, it's silly. Everybody wears the pixel glasses with his hat for they have the little 2 buck teeth. And it's something that I would wear because you're peeking out and they see that big old mushroom cap on your head. They're just gonna instantly pre-fire and shoot you in the face. But a nice little subtle ski mask hat, I mean, honestly, that's high A. That's a high A tier hat.